So, Phillip Nut Howard is his name, his stage name, and apparently what he does is he produces and he, I guess, so-called is into the church. And when he's not doing that, he's stalking me and harassing me, and probably with others as well, him and his wife. And they're also training the three little girls that they have to help them out with what they're doing, and it's completely disgusting. I mean, everyone in the neighborhood pretty much is doing the same thing, and a lot of them have affiliations with the church. This is the reason why the churches are in the state they're in. Yeah, I had, no, without any exaggeration, I had deacons following behind me. I mean, I had ministers most likely following behind me that looked like they were in the church following behind me and just doing things that just someone of the cloth or someone that's really serious about what they believe in would not be doing. Now, I'm not just talking about just stalking. I'm also talking about using electromagnetic weapons, pulse weapons, and lasers. Both he, Phillip, and his wife have them installed in their trucks' grills. So every day I have to endure them pointing their cars directly towards my home or aiming them at me when I'm leaving or either coming. They also have the little portable things that they've been hitting me with. And it's really, really disgusting because law enforcement and the police and they're all into it together. So this is how they get paid. They're funded by the government $1 billion a year. So they illegally place people on watch lists, innocent people. They slander their names because I've never been arrested, never been in trouble with the law. I'm a pretty much stay to myself type of person. I'm a family woman. I like I said, I keep to myself. And when this started happening to me last year, I knew he was one of the people that was involved in it, because when I was trying to get a license plate, he took a big old spotlight and flashed it in my face so I couldn't get the license plate. And that's when I knew that he was down with it. I tell you, dirty money, dirty money. And in these little clips here, you'll see him, I guess, with his albums or whatever else he does. And he actually performs at a church that I basically grew up in. And it's really not shocking because, again, sometimes the church people can be the worst people. Like the lady on the side of me, she's supposedly in the church, but let me tell you, that woman is the nosiest, troublemaking, miserable woman I ever did see in my life. She's always in everybody's business. She's like a narcissist. She's perfect, but everybody else, she's finding fault in every single body else, and then smiling and laughing in their faces while she talk crap behind their back. I tell you, that's why I like to stay to myself. You can call me antisocial. You can say I have issues, but the only issue I have is keeping nosy, miserable people away from me, and this is what they do. They gather together like there's some kind of important. They're not important. They're the law enforcement asswipes, okay? Getting paid to do horrific things to people who are not bothering no one. And I'm one of those people. I don't bother anybody unless they bothering me. And you have a problem with me, when you're doing something to physically hurt me, yeah, there's a problem. I'm gonna report it. I'm gonna report those who are not doing their job by stopping the crimes and expose it to as many people as I can, because that's how it's gonna go down. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm gonna expose y'all bastards. You were nothing but domestic terrorists yourself, and just because the crooked, corrupt law enforcement give you the okay to harm somebody, that doesn't mean that you should do it. If you're really deep into the church, you would know that that money is not worth going to hell for, because this is what you're doing. You're going to hell for what you're doing. Because I can't see any righteousness in it, and you thinking you're doing good by harming somebody physically. And you all must be stopped. There's always someone. It might take me a long time to get to someone that will do the right thing and report it to who it needs to be reported to stop this madness. But y'all are not getting away with this. You're not getting away with this. You are not getting away with it. You are domestic terrorists, and you are evil. You're not getting away with it.